Hi, welcome to Transformation Tuesdays. My name is Martin Webster and I've spent 3.5 years working at ESCO as a solution architect servicing hundreds and hundreds of our customers. But what we've been doing is visiting these customers and analysing some of their pre-press challenges that we face in our pre-press industry today. But more importantly, I've been in the pre-press and packaging industry for 20 plus years. So believe me guys, I can feel your pain when it comes to some of the topics that we're going to be going through in these Transformation Tuesdays. We're going to be addressing some of the topics and challenges all around pre-press, everything that happens within reprographics, proofing and approval. Narrowing down on some of these challenges, how we can address some of these challenges and finding some really cool solutions. So today's topic is around data, asset and storage. But let's take a quick look at the landscape today that I've seen in my previous roles, but also in the new role within ESCO. There's a forever increased demand for data, and we want that data to be accessible and we want it to be now. How many times have we heard our managers or our bosses say, I need that job doing it, or I need that data and I want it right now? How many times have we thought, I can't find this data, or I can't find this job. The job's wanted on press and I just can't find this file. That's some of the complaints that we're hearing from the industry right now. Also, we're looking at the demand for retrospective data when it comes to KPIs. Our managers want to know how many jobs we completed last month or last year, but also the KPIs we want to pull on such data as for live KPIs. How many jobs have we got in our department right now? How many jobs have we got out for customer approval? This is all about data and asset storage. We want the ability to search assets and search data really fast. Where are they? Who knows? Are they stored on an external hard drive? Who knows? That combined with some of the pack changes and the constant pack changes and consumer behaviour driven changes that we're seeing today puts more and more pressure on our pre-press and our reprographics departments. Whereas the pressure used to be on the presses, now it's moving back into repro, you know? So the question of searching for data and finding data and pulling data back from 10 years ago, it's a real challenge. And that just builds up within our pre-press departments. Let's take a look at some of these challenges in a bit more depth. So data supply, a real important one. How is this data being supplied for our pre-press jobs from our graphic service providers or from our customers? Can we trust this data? Is this data correct? How many touch points has this data got before it reaches our pre-press departments? Another one to think about is specification. Including in the data, there's a specification around a particular pre-press job that's wanted for the press. How do we know how many touch points this specification has had? How do we know that this specification is correct? We're talking about naming conventions also within this topic. How do we know that the particular file with a particular naming convention is correct? We may be taking a job on that's called 123, but really it could be in the ABC range. We just don't know until that file hits us. Again, data and asset storage. We've talked about this before. Where are we storing our assets? Where are our customers storing their assets? Do we have any link into their systems? A real important one from my time back in the industry. And what I'm seeing today is about version control. Are we giving our customers the correct predicted version of artwork? Are our customers approving the latest version? But more importantly, are we sending that correct approved version of this artwork to the press for print? It's a real big one. And again, we've gone on the search and the retrieval part of today's challenge. You know, how are we searching for these files? Are we searching for the correct file? Are we pulling the correct file back from an archive? And are we printing the correct file? Which is the main question. So how can we overcome some of these challenges? We move over to this part of the board here and we go through the 4-step process. Let's look at automating some of these challenges. So how can we link our customers in with data supply and specification? Can we pull that information in automatically from our brand or our customers so it has less touch points? How can we automate the specification into our pre-press departments so the onus falls on whoever originated that part of the specification of the job? And then we move to the integrate with our customers, we integrate with our brand, and we integrate with our suppliers. So we can integrate the whole packaging supply chain in one big automated process flow. So how do we integrate our customers? Again, we can ask our customers to supply us with their specification for this particular job. That doesn't have to have another touch point before it hits our pre-press department. That data can be pulled in one continuous process flow. It's all about connecting our customers and our suppliers into our pre-press department and again out to our customers. And how do we integrate our data and asset storage? We can keep all this data maybe in the cloud. You know, I've seen some fantastic pre-press systems with data stored in the cloud. All the data stored in the cloud, across region, across countries and across companies. So it makes searching and finding this data much more easier, much more instant. So when that boss asks, can I get that file? Can you find me that particular piece of artwork? We log onto our cloud system, we look for that particular piece of data, we pull it down to our pre-press, boom, we can get it to our press mega quick. So we go to the third part of this process, which means standardize. Well, all these automated processes and as we integrate with our customers, it's going to force some kind of standardization. So standardization means we standardize the particular piece of artwork or the particular piece of information that comes in from our customers or that comes in from our brand. You know, and if we standardize it, we feel better. So our pre-press guys know exactly what to do with a particular job or a particular customer, but also our customers know that we've standardized our artwork or our particular pre-press activities, and they're going to get the same standard service every single time. But also we can start to standardize our search and retrieval processes. So we know this is the SOP, we know which job to search for, and we know where we're going to get it from. Boom, we can just bring this file back down to our pre-press and get this file to press real quick. And in turn, this gives us number 4, the collaboration. It kind of speaks for itself. If we're asking our customers to give us the specification and it doesn't have a touch point, that information, the integrity of that information stays exactly the same. So we can collaborate with our suppliers and our customers and give some ownership to our customers in the form of specification or data supply or even the detail of naming convention. If we've got a standardized naming convention coming in from our suppliers, then it means that we're collaborating with our suppliers and that information and the integrity stays the same all the way through to press. So by automating a lot of these processes and integrating with our customers and our suppliers means that we can create much more of a standardized process. And in turn, it means we're collaborating as well. So we're creating a safer environment. And that brings me on to the next topic of the outcome. What are we actually creating with this 4-step process? We're creating a much safer environment. How do we do that? Because we're standardizing on the search and retrieval part of the process. So we're creating a safer environment for our pre-press guys or girls to work on. We're collaborating with our customers with the specification. So our suppliers and our customers can give us the correct specification. It doesn't have another touch point. So our pre-press guys know this information is going to be correct. It makes a safer process, a safer pre-press process, and a safer file to press, which in turn our customers are going to love because they know the integrity of that product is going to be 100%. And in turn, as we standardize, it makes us more efficient. We're more efficient with our searching tools, more efficient with our information and specification coming in. We're more efficient with our data supply because we've gone through a standardization process. So in turn, it gives us more trust. More trust with our departments, but more importantly, more trust with our customers. The customers trust the end product that they're going to get from the end of the packaging line. Our pre-press guys or girls trust the specification that has come in with one touch point. So we're creating this big volume of a big arena, if you like, of trust, not just with internally, but also externally with suppliers as well. Don't forget, with one information stream with as least many touch points as possible. But let's not forget what this is all about. This is all about getting your pre-press file to your press much, much faster. And also, it's about getting your press file or your press finished product out to the market in a much, much faster way. So what does it give us in turn? It gives us a more profit. It gives us a more profitable environment. If we're creating a safe, beneficent area of trust with a standardized, collaborated, automated atmosphere, that's just a guarantee that it's going to give us a much more profitable outcome at the end of the day. Our managers are going to be better, our stakeholders are going to be much more happier. I hope you've enjoyed today's Transformation Tuesdays. If you want to look at any more, please go to esco.com for a bit more information. Thank you.